you know, old Vigold, yeah. The second building is the Bomber of German. You know, Tanzania was colonized by German. So after German colonization, he took this part of museum at the military office. So all of building you see here was built by German, most during German colonization. In the inside of Bomber, we have general history about colonization. How German colonized Tanzania. After German we become colonized by British, then we get independent. The last building for ecology exhibition. You know ecology? Yes, we have a lot of stuffed animal from taxidermy. You know taxidermy?
Yes.
Yes, here we have a department of taxidermy. And when we go in ecology, you can see some lion, zebra, the same to the bird from taxidermy department. And here you can see how people they make taxidermy. People they still now prepare plastic fiber. You know, mostly they put plastic fiber inside. Then they cover the real skin of the animal. Yes. Also in this museum, we have the big botanical garden here. And they mostly teach people how to use a plant as a traditional medicine, how you can use a plant as a food or decoration for you are breathing traditional medicine. Yes. Also we have the live speech here. Yes, we have the tortoise. We have almost 3 kinds of tortoise. We have the big one from Australia, giant adder tortoise, almost 160 years old. We have leopard tortoise, 23 is the adult one, and there's a baby one, almost 3 years, 4 years, yes. Also we have the hunchback tortoise. Yes.
Hunchback, yes.
Yeah. Also we have turtle, aquatic one in the water. You know, we have turtles in the land, yes, and the turtle in the water. Yes. Also we have mice. White mice most.
Mice?
Yeah, laboratory mice. Also we have eagle. Yeah, and the white mice most special food we feed eagle. Yes. So also we have the art center for museum for artists. Here you can meet the live artists or people that make painting. So welcome. If you have any question, be free to ask me. Yes. Now we start. In this map we have summary about human evolution. Yes. We have 2 seats.
Few seats for those who would like to sit down.
Okay, this is the Africa map. It shows some many of human different parts of Africa. And you know, if you like history, most we know the origin of people originated mostly from Africa. People also migrate to other continents. So here we have the first step up to the last one. And the most we teach people from 7.6 million years ago up to 200,000 years ago. How people change from simple form to the complex one. The first step here we call Sahelanthropus chadensis. This skull you see here was discovered in Central Africa, in Lake Chad. You know, for archaeologists, you know archaeologists? Yeah. If you discover any remain, maybe of human, stone, and you want to give the name, sometimes you can use the location you discover the remain. For example, this one skull was discovered in Central Africa in Lake Chad. That is why when you see we have Chad here, Chadensis. Yeah. Or sometimes you can use the name of archaeologist. For example, the first skull of human discovered in Tanzania, the name was given as the Zinjanthropus. You know about this one? This is another name of Lois Leake. You know about Lois Leake and Emil Leake? This is the archaeologist from Germany, the first guy to make excavation in Tanzania. And the all remain you see here was discovered by Lois Leake and Emil Leake, husband and a wife from Germany. Because most at this time we are under German colonization. Yeah? So at this time, so this skull they have almost 7.6 million years ago. And you know, you can know the age by using carbon-14 method. Yes, so at this time people they are living like animal in a big forest, like monkey. If they have hair, no house, no clothes, because of the nature of environment, they are working by 4 limbs, like monk, yes. So here they have no more knowledge compared to present generation. So after this time, people change it to Arusha afarensis. Anyone you know about Luz? Luz is a female skeleton discovered in Ethiopia.
Yes.
This one. This is a female skeleton discovered in Ethiopia. In some part we call her the Luz. Yeah, you know why the name Luz? Yeah, you know the Johnson, the archaeologist of Ethiopia, after discover this female skeleton, one of the beat song used, they are going to the club for enjoyment, and the one of the beat song used is a Lucy in the sky with diamond. You know?
Lucy.
So some people there suggested, you like this beat song? Why give this name as Lucy? Because this is a female skeleton.
Wow.
For beat song. Yeah, but you know, in Tanzania we discover mandible of Lucy and the footprint of Lucy. They have almost 3.6 million years ago. When you go in Ngorongoro, you can see the footprint of Lucy. And here I can show you have a sample of Lucy footprint. Yeah. So after this one, people change it to Homo habilis. You know, at this time, people started to use stone to make fire. The alien stone tools. We call it old one tools. Most were discovered in Olduvai Gorge. And here we have, you can see some. We have some of this one from Olduvai Gorge, the real one. So after this one, we have boys. The skull you see here, this is the first skull of human discovered in Tanzania. Yeah, this was discovered in 1959 by Loisrich and Menrich, the guy from Germany. Because at this time, we are under German colonization. So most when you see the entomologists, archaeologists, most from German guy. Yeah. And here we have a sample of this one. Yeah. After this one, people change it to Homo erectus. You know means of Homo erectus?
You stand up tall.
Yes.
You no more need more walking on your limbs.
Yeah. So at this time, people is already migrated from big forest to savanna land. And here people they have a lot of change. Because the brain is already become big, people start to think different activities. So at this time, people start to make a cage as a house. And inside they are making paintings sometimes by using the blood of animal. You know, also in Tanzania we have a little painting when you go to Kondoa. You can see the little painting of this one. Also at this time, people start to use the skin to cover the body. Yeah. Also at this time, people start to make children tools. This is a sharp tools. They are taking stone to create into different structure in order to increase some function. They are creating stone to look like a knife for cutting. They are creating obsidian tools for hunting. We have a lot of them. You can see the sample of this stone tools. Yeah. So after this one, we have new generation. Most were discovered in Europe and Asia. Neanderthal. At this time, people they are looking tough, strong, tall, and a giant. And the most is surviving in cold environment because of the nature of the body. And the same time, you say modern people, we have almost 5% of this generation. Yes, DNA percent. Yeah. So after this one, we have the last step is the Homo sapiens. They have almost 200,000 years ago. At this time, people they have a lot of technology. At this time, people start to use the iron most for activities compared to the stone tools. Also, people start to building the house. Yeah, that is why when you see the skull of this one and this one, they are different. This is about change, food, environment. Yes, and this remain was discovered in almost all parts of the world. Like that is why you say this is like a present generation. Any question?
The Neanderthal, you didn't speak on that one. It's from Eurasia. That's more like white people.
Europe and Asia, yes.
Right?
Okay. Here we have a sample of loose footprint. Here we have female and male. When you study history, female is shorter than male. Female almost 1.2 meter, 27 kilograms. That way, when you see the loose footprint, it looks like a baby male. But here we have female and male.